Okay, let me see if I'm live. Yes, so hello everyone, welcome to this video. So actually I'm pretty sorry because yesterday I was actually very ill, so I was not able to make a live. So today I will just make a long live, and I will try to solve a bunch of problems. Maybe I will try to solve more problems. So let me at first search my Codolio profile, and if I will just show you कि I don't have progress, I just have the same progress that I had previously. So if I just reload a bit, so okay, this is my journey actually. Okay, 22 questions and 6 activities. Why 22 questions? Actually I have solved two what is that problem of the day of LeetCode and two problem of the day of Geeks for Kicks. So okay, let me open my take you forward at first, and just if I'm logged in with my pufferfish account, yes, so let me try SD sheet and let me see from where I have just my progress. Maybe I have completed the easy one. No, there was two questions actually. So longest subarray with given sum k positive and longest subarray with sum k positive plus negative. Awesome. Let me open the Geeks for Kicks. Okay, so given an array containing n integers of n integers and an integer k, your task is to find the length of the longest subarray with the sum of elements equal to the value of k. So I have given this, and k is 15, so output is 4. How 4 is come? So with the length of the subarray I have to return length of the longest subarray, and if I just summation over here 5 to 7 and 1, then I will get 5 to 7 17 14, then 115. I should not get this, I should get the length that have the highest length. So it works as well as the negative constraints, but here I have shown that is positive and negative separately, but in Geeks for Kicks I have both in the same format. Awesome. So I don't have to submit two separate codes maybe. Okay, so I have 10 5 2 7 9 7. Okay, I have 10 5 to 7 5 2 7 1 9 10 5 to 7 1 9, and k is 15. And okay, so I have to return the subarray. So what does it mean by subarray actually? If you may know about the subset means, let's say I have a set that have something, let's say 1 2 3 4, and I have a b set have maybe 3 4. So we can say that the b set is actually a part of a set, so I can say b is the subset of a. Okay, but the thing is same in the concept of subarray, but there is some different. What is the different? Let's say this is my a set, so this is the concept of set actually. Let's say I have 1 2 3 4 and b as 3 4. Let's say I have created a c that have 3 2. Now according to the concept of set, C should be also a subset of A. So what does I make you understand that for set the contiguous is doesn't matter. I mean the arrangement of elements doesn't matter. I can write something like 3 4 4 3, something like that. But if I say if 2 5 a subarray of, let's say this is array 1, according to the concept of set it is correct, as 2 and 5 I have said key 2 is present, yes 5 is also present, that is a subset. But in the concept of sub-array that is not correct, because if I go through the traditional definitions of array, we may see ki array is basically the contiguous elements. That means if I indexized the array, so this is 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, so every one have a separate index in my stack. So I have, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, something like that. So I have, sub array is that one that have a same formation, not like 2 and 5, that should be 5 2. Now what I have to return? I have to return some sub array. I don't actually assuming the length, so I actually go through the brute force. I will not just traditionally use reveal the word brute force. I will just go through the solutions that comes in my mind and I just write the bunch of code according to that. After that, if maybe I will find another code, I will try to optimize that code. Okay, so what is basically my target should be? I will want to get some xyz value. That summation, let's say I will do a summation of these values will be equal to 15, and also the length of this summation will be greater than any other length that is present in the array. This is the intuitions of my program. Awesome. Now how to do it? Let me think about the brute force. Brute force means I have to just, that the problem that comes at first in everyone's mind, that is actually called brute force algorithm according to my term. Awesome. Now if I, first thing is I have to generate subarray. Okay, after that the if else statement to check this is greater than this, or the summation of the something like that. So let me actually get the subarray. So from 10 5 2 7 9 1 and 9, how many subarray I can form? Let me just write it up. Just a minute. Oops. Okay. Just a minute. Let me close the Zenboard. Actually, this. So I can write this is as my subarray. So 10 is my subarray. Also 15 is my subarray. 10, 5, not 15. Sorry. 10, 5 is another subarray. 10, 5, 2 is another subarray. 10, 5, 2 is another subarray. Then 10, 5, 2, 7 is a subarray. 10, 5, 2, 7, 1 another subarray. Comma 9 another subarray. And I am not finished yet. I am trying to start from 10. As I have said, I want to do contiguous, so I will not do reverse. I will just do this side. Now let me take from 5. So 5 is another subarray. Next 5, 2 another subarray. 5, 2, 7 another subarray. 5, 2, 7, 1 another subarray. 5, 2, 7, 1, 9 another subarray. This is done. Now let me start from 2. So 2 is a subarray, 2 comma 7 another subarray, 2 comma 7 comma 1 another subarray, 2 comma 7 comma 1 1 comma 9 another subarray. It is done. Let me start from 7 itself. Okay, after coming from 7 is another subarray, 7 comma 1 another subarray, 7 comma 1 comma 9 another subarray. Then start from 1 another subarray, 1 comma 9 another subarray, and let's end it with 9. So I have this much formation according to my subarray. Now just let me find a certain pattern to find this. So I have a pointer, I am starting from 10. Okay, I have a pointer that I am starting from 10, and I have another pointer, let's say this is I, another pointer that is, let's say, I plus 1. Let's say j equals to I plus 1. So I don't need to write I plus 1 simultaneously. This is j. Now I will check okay, I comma j should be a subarray or not. Yes, they are subarray indeed. They are subarray indeed. Now you may ask a question ki why I should not take this, I should not check some condition for this. Why? Because according to the question, if I just read the question another time, longest subarray with some k, and I have something called pair. So the minimum subarray, let's say I have something, a formation like 10 comma 5 and done, and my target is 15. So one possible combination I should have, that is 10 comma 5. I shouldn't have, like, if I have a 5 something like that and 15 as my target, that should not be happen, because I should need a pair. I should need a pair like a plus b equal to something value of target, something like that, as simple as that. So I will not make a condition for these values. I have reduced some complexity. Awesome, I don't care about that first time. So we'll check ki I comma j is my subarray. So how to do it? It is pretty much simple. So I will start a loop. Let's say this is my left and this is my right. You can change the terminology if you want, but that is pretty good. Okay, but I can just write I and j to just make it simple. So I will start from I to n and j to n, as simple as that. And j will start from I, not I plus 1. J will start from I. Now you will ask why I. You will ask why I, because I want to do something like that. Let's say my j states here, and I want to get the sum of 10 comma 5. So this is j will increment it once again, so this will be the sum. Next j will increment it once again, this will be the sum. Next this will be the sum. Next this will be the sum. Next this will be the sum. I think this is pretty much COD and clear everyone. So this will be starting from I, and the sum will be equal to, let's say, array of j, and I get the sum. Now if my sum is equal to, let's say the target is k, I will return what? I will return the length because I want the length, not the values of the vectors. I want the length. What do I want? I want the length of, this is the last index and this is the first index. I want this something like that. Let's say how to calculate the length of any array. Let's say I have 0, 1, 2. How to calculate the length of the array? This is 0, this is 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, yes. So how to find the length? So this is 2 plus 1, 2. So how 2 plus 1 is coming? 0 plus 2 plus 1, or you can write something like that, 2 minus 0 plus 1. This is actually a right way to write this. So I will do what? I will do j minus I, because j is after coming j, so j minus I plus 1, and I'm done. Length of, sorry, and this is comma, I will write what is that, that's called length. I will write a length, so I have to send length equal to 0 or something like that, and after that I will return the length. But let's say somehow I got a negative number. If I get a negative number, this will not happen. This will not happen. That time I have to use another algorithms. Okay. So actually, if you just go through the question, it is saying key longest subset with a given some k positive, so it is just k positive, and this is not available. So I will say this is not available. If I find another website to have these problems, maybe I will find Coding Ninja or something like that. I will just try to solve this answer after tomorrow, maybe. Not valid, not available. Maybe they have to just remodify the websites a bit, but I have solved it a bit. Now if I just go through the complexity, how to modify the complexity, this loop and this loop, this is pretty much of big O of n squared. Now can we reduce the complexity a bit? Maybe yes. How to do? First thing is, there are a couple of ways to do it. There is one way to do it using hashing, or maybe another way, but the thing that I liked the most, that is called two-pointer approach, or maybe you can just write it using greedy algorithms also. So how does this work? The same stuff gonna be happen, the same thing gonna be happen. Let's say I have 10, I want 15, let's say I want 12, these two. I will take two values, one will be left, another one will right. Now you will ask me, brother, why left, why right, and why something like that? I will say, this is my right. Run the loop until I will run out of spaces. Do what? Let's say the sum is this value, array of 0. Let's say the sum is this sum, and while until I have completed the loop, do one thing. Until I have run out of loop, then the sum will be minus equal to array of left. It is reducing something like that. So if I write the code, you want to understand, maybe I think you will understand then, and I will increase a bit one by one. So 10, 5, 7, 9, left is initialized at here. Awesome. Then I will calculate, keep brother, 10 plus 5 equal to what? You will say 15. I will say it is 15 is equal to 12. I have said no brother. Okay, increase a bit. So I will increase I here, I mean left here and right here. So I will just calculate 5 plus 7. It is got, yes, I got 12. So I hope you will understand this if I go through this example maybe. Okay, is anyone watching this video? No one is watching this video. Awesome. So first time I will have 10 plus 5 in the sum, and in my max I will have 10 comma 5, or to be honest, yes, 10 comma 5, let's say 10 comma 5. Okay, and I got 15, but 15 is not equal to 12. That is my target is. Okay, let's say my target is, okay, like my target is 15 itself. So I have target 15. So I successfully landed 10 and 15 as my max length, and I have to calculate the length of this. So the length is pretty much, you know how to calculate it. So j, this is, let's say j, so let's say this is right and this is left. Right minus left by plus 1, so I will get 2. This is the length I have just stored in inside of that value. Awesome. Then I will do what? I will do brother. Awesome. Just do another step. So I will do 10 plus 5 plus 2. I will get what? I will get 17, but 17 is greater than 15. 17 is greater than 15. So if I get something configurations like that, I will do what? I will increase the left a bit. So my left will be at here. So just understand why I have incremented the left a bit. I am trying to get 15 here. So this is 15. I am awesome. Okay, 15, I got it. My maximum value is 2. Awesome. Now I'm trying to get this. That is 17. Already this value is greater than my k. So I don't need to go through this subadd. I have to just increment this a bit. Okay, I got it. Now do this one. So I got 5 plus 2. I got 7. Brother, are you less than of, are you equal to k? No brother, I'm not. Okay, awesome. I states here. So let's say this is right state here. I will increment left a bit. So left comes at here. Then I will do 5 plus 2 plus 7, 14. He will say, brother, are you equal to 15? No brother, I'm not. Okay, awesome. Increment it a bit. 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 1 equal to 15. Are you equal to? Yes, I am equal to. And is your length is 5 comma 2 comma 7 comma 1, 5 comma 2 comma 7 comma 1. If the length is greater than max, yes it is. So change it 1 2 3 4. Understand this a bit. Okay, so I have incremented the value. Now I will stop. No, I will not stop because I have one element left. So this is 9. So I will move my j here and I will increment 15 plus 9, that is 9 5 14. So that will be 24. 24, are you equal to the target k? No brother, I'm not. Are you less than? No, I'm not. So are you greater than? So if you are greater than, just increment the I a bit. Point to be noted, I have yet not done. Once I have my j has ended, that time some people will think, brother, I am done. No, I am not done yet, because my j states are, where is my j? That is 5 maybe. 5 to 7 14 19. Yes, so that states here. and j is done here. This is, let's say I am just writing a right and left. Okay, so right, you may see ki brother my left has been, sorry, this is the left and the right, maybe, yes, this is the left and this is the right. So my right is done, so I should get some position for my left. Yes, you are correct. So just increment it a bit and check it. 2,7 equal to 9. No brother, I'm not. Sorry. Okay, awesome. 2,7, 1 10. No brother, I'm not. Okay. 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 19. No brother, I'm not. But I am greater than the value of k. And to be noted, I am greater than the value of k. Okay, if you are greater than the value of k, do one thing, just increment the value of u. I will start 7 plus 1 8. Are you? No brother. 7 plus 1 plus 9, 8 plus 9 equals to what? 17. But I am greater than this, so I will increment the value. Then I will start 1 plus 9 10. Then I will do, yes brother, I am smaller. Okay, don't care, I am not equal to, so I am come on 9 and I am done, and I will return the maximum length. I know this sounds like a bit of tricky and crazy, but if I just write the bunch of code, I think you will understand that. I will write the code from here. Okay, so just maybe I will just zoom it a bit, and okay, I think you will understand also. And point to be noted, let me calculate the complexity. The complexity is, so I will need what? Let me write the bunch of code here. First thing first, that this code will not run because this code doesn't applicable for negative values. And if you know that Geeks for Geeks account is only for this page is for what I'll say, what that is for negative. As how I can know without running? Because there is a constraint, you can find it up, and you know there is a constraint, you can find it up that it will run from -10 from it is a negative value, so I cannot run this code and that will give me an error. So if you can understand that how to run this bunch of code, so at first I will use a while loop. This while loop will check whether my array is empty or not. If it is not empty, I am completely done. I will just try to do some bunch of stuff over there, and instead of that I will another while loop that will check ki brother I will have the sufficient conditions to iterate throughout the array or not to create a sub array. Now I think you might ask ki why I have a nested while loop, but the previous that we have did, that assumption, that also need big of n square. Now how Pufferfish you have said ki this takes a least, or this is a better approach rather than the brute force. Also I have got this question when I am just writing this bunch of code, but some fluck I have got. Just see it very properly. Let me delete some line of code from here. Okay, let me get on the eraser. The eraser is very small actually, but it is actually doing its work by using one click. Awesome. So my sum value when I was at here 10, what is my max length? 0. In this zone 15. Let's say I have an array of 0, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, blah blah blah, this one. So in this case my maximum length, that one I am actually returning, and that one actually I am going through this array. This time this is 0, max length 0, because that is not actually listing the 15, that is not actually coming coming at least to 15. So 0 plus 1 2 15, not this is not, this is not, this is not. So what we can get ki in this position also I get 0 as my max length. So I can say this will be big O of 2n. Now you will ask why 2n also? Why 2n also? Just understand ki one iteration will come from the right, one iteration coming from the left, and doing the bunch of stuff and iteration and just doing the comparison. Understand this? I think you are clear. Now you will ask ki the longest subarray of sum k, this is using the negative and positive, how to solve it up? And I have done too much raita, so how to do it? I have to do it using a hash map. Let me write out a bunch of code. I think you may understand, because I have solved this question, this type of question more here maybe. This same, actually I have not done the only positive and only the what I've said before. This stuff I have not done, so I have just written the bunch of code and I assumptions and write on that stuff. Now we'll write a bunch of code here to support it using the negative one also. So I have to do, I have to create a hash map. So let me write it map. It will take an integer and integer, name it pre-sum map, and int initialize the sum to 0 and the max length to 0. What I am return awesome. So first thing I will do, I will start a for loop that will go to n and that will increment the value, and I have the value of n here, and it will do ki sum, the thing that is same from for the previous stuff. I am just calculating the sum. So if my sum is equal to the target, I will do I will do the max of max length and I plus 1. What does it mean? I am coming from 10 5 2 7. I am here. Okay, I am starting the loop. So the max length is 0, then 10, then 15, something like that. Got it? If the sum is equal to k, that time also I want to calculate the, if my sum, this is 15, if the 15 is equal to the k, that time only I calculate the length of 10 comma 5, that is in this condition 2. What I have done. Okay, now I will calculate a value that is made by remove or rem, you can write something like that, minus k. Now what is this? This is the sum 15 minus k equal to 0, as 15 minus 15 is equal to 0, as my k is 15 here, 0. That means I have no negative values. Let's say I have minus 2 and the xyz value, that time I'm getting this as a minus 2 minus k or something like that. That time it will be a negative values. To support that, I have to write this bunch of line here. Now if my pre-sum map dot, if I find the remove this element, if I find in my map, so I'm mapping every stuff, mapping every stuff. If I find these values, let's say this is rem, if I find already this is mapped, that is not equal to pre-sum map dot end, the stuff that is ending, I will do the length will be equal to I minus pre-sum map of that, and the length will be max length comma the length, and if my prism map dot find the sum is equal to dot end, if that is true, that time equals to I, and I'm returning that. Maybe it will run. Let me check another if I am done any error. Let me check. Oh, holy cow. I was not declaring the scope. Where was that? There is 0, right? Why? 16th line, yes. Oh. Yes, your program took too much time to run. I don't know how this happened and why this happened. Let me just try to remodify this stuff. Okay, so I have created a map and that is doing prism map. Then I have created the sum, then I have created the max length, I have created the I to n, and the sum value will be incremented a of I. Sum, if sum is equal to k, the max length will be this value. Awesome. Int remove equal to sum minus k. Awesome. If prism map dot find remove is not equal to prism map dot end int length equals to I minus prism map dot trim, max length equals to max of max length comma length, a prism map dot find equal to sum equal to sum end, and find I return equal to maximum. I don't know why it is not running. It is saying to optimize the code, but just a minute. Should this work, or maybe I have done any mistake? If it is run here, that time maybe I have not done any mistake. If I run it, I don't know what is not accepting. Let me just go through the solutions. Maybe I will just do a ChatGPT, simple ChatGPT, try to modularize that key, how it actually modularizes. Time limit. Maybe I can get oh ho, I got it. Yes, so actually I am doing so I equals to that, there is a mistakes. Then I have said, okay, this is the easiest to it. So if I just go through the assumption, so this is a big of n, and if I go through the hash map, it will be taking also big of n. So this is complexity easy. That's why I have just saying it is taking a big of n complexity. So I am seeing a time left exit stuff. So okay, this is done. This two questions has been done, so on and so forth. Another one is medium. Let me start the medium questions. The first is to some problem. Okay, let me go for just a minute. Okay, let me go to the link. What is the lead code? Okay, let me read the question. To some given an array of integers nums and integer. Oh, why it is already done? I don't know. I haven't yet tried. What the fuck? Really, I haven't done. So where there is a two line of code? I don't know. Given an array of integers nums and integer target, return the indices of two numbers such that they add up target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solutions and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. Awesome. Nums is something like that, target is that, so I will be writing the input because nums 0 plus nums 1 equal to okay. Let me see the constraints. This is okay. So can you come up with a complex algorithm that is less than big of n square time complexity? Okay, let me read the example once again. Okay, so I think it is pretty much straightforward. I have let's say 2 7 5 3 and I have a target, let's say 9. I have to return the array of x plus array of y that will be equal to target. So I have to return x y. That's what I have understood till now. So the easiest way to do it, maybe I will just iterate throughout the array. I will check key array of I plus array of j is equals to target or not. This is a pretty brute force maybe, and I think this is the correct approach, to be honest, because if you just go to the sorting algorithm, if you just want to do sorting, that time also I don't want to get, because let's say I am just sorting this value 2 3 5 7. 2 plus 7 is already here, but I am not, the target is here, the dynamic stuff that user have set it. So the easiest way to do it, I just ran a for loop. Oops. For loop that will start from I to n, and I will check if my array of I plus array of I plus 1, if you two brothers are equal to something like that, or maybe I will start another loop like I comma j, or I will write a inner for loop. I think that is pretty much convenient to write a two-pointer approach. I think I will do it two-pointer approach, like there is I and there is j, because all time I plus 1 I should increment. If these conditions applied, I plus 1 plus plus, and I don't want to, so I will do key I, this is I, so for I to n and for j to n, I will check the array of I plus array of j is equal to target. If it is not, I will return it. It is pretty much straightforward, I think so. Maybe if it is not accepted, that time I will try another stuff. So let me do int n, what I have to do, nums dot size, awesome, for int I equal to 0, I will go to n I plus plus, and I will write another code. So for int j equals to okay. So let's say I is from here. I shouldn't do I equal to j. I is where j should be one step ahead of I. So I can do I plus 1. J will go to n and j plus plus. If nums of I plus nums of j, if these brothers are equal to my target, I will return what I am returning. I am returning okay, I am returning a vector. I am writing a vector. If I just write it here, maybe I comma j If that is not, I will return a blank vector. It should run. Let me see. Yes, it is accepted. This is for the first time I have accepted for the first. Oof. Awesome. Sort an array zeros and ones and twos. Let me see. Okay, given an array nums with n objects colored red, white or blue, sort them in place, so that in place means I shouldn't have something like a big O of 1. I should have to do using a big O of 1 complexity. I should not use any extra spaces, so the space complexity should be big O of 1. Of the same colors are adjacent with the colors of order adjacent respectively must know using library sort function. Input this is, output this is. Then we read it again. So this is a simple sort. If I the sort of nums, that will be the answer, but this is not the way because they have said not to do easy sorting, but I can use any generalized sorting techniques to do it. So what it said ki brother, I have a 0 1 2 0 1 2 something like that. What I want to make that same color should be adjacent, like 0 0 1 1 2 2 something like that. So it is pretty much convenient. If I do just sort, I will get this type of conversions. Awesome. So what I'll do, I will just use a simple traditional insertion sort, because I love insertion sort too much, because some people will say keep brother, why not more short, because it will take too much time to write more short code. It doesn't mean I don't be able to write more short, because I have written more short. I will not write nums dot size, something like that. So int j equals to I, then I will do while j is greater than 0 and nums of j minus 1 should be greater than nums of j. If this is true at first swap, then j minus minus. So swap, at first create a temporary variable and store the value of array of nums of j minus 1 to here, then get the values of nums of j to there, then nums of j will be equal to nums of j, temp at last j minus minus. As it is void, it shouldn't return anything. I don't know there is any other way to solve it without using less complexity. Then we go to the solution. Oh, the all people have solved using just, let me see, the same stuff. They have created a track record to do it. It's the same stuff. Occurrences using a hash map. Maybe nice, awesome. Okay. Big shout out to him. But I don't have that much time to do it. That is a pretty much simple algorithm of Dutch national flag algorithm to do it. then majority element of greater than n by 2 times. Let me see it again. Okay, given an array of nums of size n, return the majority element. The majority element is an element appears more than n by 2 times. You may assume that that majority element always exists in the array. Okay, so I have, let's say, a 1 1 2 2 3 3 4. I have to return, let's say 3 is appeared once again, so I have to return the element that have a highest occurrence, to be honest. Now it can be solved by using that higher occurrence that I have just done, maybe the life number 4. Just I have to go through something like that and create a variable, but it can be used as something like that. Let's say, oh, I had actually solved the problem by writing it here. Let me tell you. So let's say 1 2 1 2 1 3 1. If I sort it up, I have actually written the sorted form. If I sort it up, and it already said ki brother, it appears more than n by 2 times, so I will return nums of n by 2 and I'm done. Maybe what I've done, so should I use sort function here? Yes brother, I will sort nums dot begin and nums dot end, and I will just return nums of n by 2. Now you will see what is n. I will not forget to write, so int equals to nums dot size, as simple as that. It's accepted. Okay, the next one, Cadence algorithm maximum subarray sum. Maybe this one, maybe actually the first two questions are silly questions, but these questions may be hard. Am I logged into my Pufferfish account or not? Let me see. Yes, I am. Okay, this question I have done. No? So I have done Cadence algorithm. Yes, this one. Given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. The same question with this. Here, let me tell you what is the problem. So I have just read it up. So in that previous problem, I had a value k, and I have to check ki brother, if it is equal to k. Yes brother, I am equal to. Yes, you are not, so I have just increment the bit. And here you have to say ki you have to find the sum and store the sum somewhere, and if I get a bigger sum than that, I will return it. I will just cross it up and just make the new sum there. As simple as that. So what I have done, I will do ki int sum is equal to 0, and int that is max, so I cannot write maxi equals to, let's say the maxi should be some int of min. As why int of min? Because I have some negative values. If I write sum equal to let's say 0, I got -1. My answer is -1. So -1 is great, so less than 0. That I will not make the correct answer, so that time something like that, int min. So I can write as it is minus negative as is minus negative. Then I have to do int equals to nums dot size, something like that. So for int I equal to 0, I will n I plus plus plus, and I will do, brother, my sum will be equal to nums of I. Why? You will ask why. This is my array. At first sum is 0. I am at here. Sum is, let's say this is 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sum is 1. Then sum is 1 plus 2, 3. Then sum is 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. Then sum is 1 plus 3 plus 6, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 10. Then let's say this is 5, 15. Something like that. I am calculating something like that. If, and also the maximum will be equal to, this pretty much simple, max of maxi comma the sum. I will check कि my maximum is, I have set it the value to a very least negative, let's say minus 999. I will check कि, brother, let's say this is the maximum value, this is the sum, let's say this is 6, let's say this is 1. I will check 1, are you less than? Yes, I am less than. I am greater than, yes. Then 1 plus 2, 3, are you? Yes, I am 3. Then 6, are you? Yes, I am 6. Then 10, yes, I am. Then 15, yes, I am. Got it? Something like that. Okay. Then if the sum, if my sum is less than 0, if my sum is less than 0, I mean I got a negative value, if my sum is less than 0, that time I will make it reset. Now you will ask why. That means कि my sum is greater than max. Sorry, if the sum value is less than 0, that time that means कि I have either a negative value, either, or I have something greater than this, because I am doing a positive, so max, so the main cause should be the negative value. I have a negative value. If I have a negative value, I will do make the sum 0. I mean I will reset the sum. So I will do sum equal to 0, and I will return the sum. Now what is n? And it is saying redefinitions of n. I have n. Oh, I have another n. Forbidden the n, maybe the god. Wrong answer. Why wrong answer, brother? Let me check again. Okay. If sum is less than 0, then sum is equal to maximum and sum. Why? I want to get that which test case it is failing. Okay, so it is failing in here. do something like that. Is this the, I don't know, this is not obviously cause of error. Yes, obviously this is a bug. It is saying कि this both discuss it is passing, but here it is not passing. Okay. If I do, this is the cause, sum comma max, because that is the same stuff. Yeah, the same thing. Sum is 0. Let me check again what is the error. Oh hell, I'm running sum. This is called a silly mistake actually. This is accepted, to be honest. This is called silly mistake, and I have this and silly mistakes, and I just trying to get rid of the silly mistakes on data structures algorithm subsets. Okay, cadence is done. I don't know what is the perfect pronunciation of kadan or kadane. I don't know. Print subarray with maximum subarray extended version of the adverb problem. Let me see. Geeks for geeks means maybe that. Please try, but actually I will just request, please go through the Geeks for Geeks accounts questions, because some of the questions doesn't actually resembles account according to the question statement that he have actually given here. That doesn't mean the people should actually read this question and try to solve the questions, but some of them actually doesn't what I'll say that actually not similarity, having the same similarity according to the questions paper. So I think that should be mentioned while creating these big websites like, but he is awesome, the website is awesome. Maximum score from subarray minimus. Given an array with 0 based indexing, select 2 indices I and j. Okay, and I should be less than j. Okay, awesome. From the subarray I and j, select the 2 minimum numbers and add them. You will get the score that the subarray return the maximum possible score. Okay, let me. Okay, this is 4,3, then 4,3,1, then 1,5, 1,5, then 6, and something like that. From 4,3, smallest is 3. Okay. Okay. Oh. This is 5,4. 5,4, 9, 5,4,3, 4,3, 7, sorry, 5,3, 8, then 7, then 9 again. Okay, I got it. So it is saying, let me just copy this line. Control Shift plus. Why it is not increasing? Okay. So what does it say? Ki brother, I want just understand the question. Maximum scored from subarray minimus. So actually today's video gonna be named as a subarray video. because all I have maximum solved maximum question that is related to subarray. When you will get subarray, the first approach you should get in your mind, that should be greedy approach and cadence approach. Cadence is a bit same, I will say, as a greedy. To be honest, I don't know that is correct or not, but the main assumptions, the main processor will be two-pointer approach and greedy, the same. Okay, so how to do it? So what is the assumptions and intuitions? So let me write the subarray at first. So this is first step. Subarray is, let me just send more time just to get this. Okay, so the first subarray 4, 3. I should get paired. I should not get like 4, like 3, something like that. So 4, 3. Second one is 4, 3, 1. Then 4, 3, 1, 5, 6. So now I will just categorize some stuff. Let me do one thing. This one will be smallest. This one will be what is that, largest, or second smallest. So second smallest. What is the smallest here? 3. What is the second smallest? 4. What is the smallest? 1. Second smallest? 3. Okay, 1, 3. Same as 1, 3. Next, 3, 1, 5, 6. 3, 1, 5, 6. Then sorry, 3, 1, that will be 3, 1. I'm getting the list at first. Then 3, 1, 5. 3, 1, 5, 6. Okay, so 3, 1 is small, then 3, 1, 3, then 1, 3. Okay, next 1, 5. That will be the number. Okay, this is the number. So then 1, then 1, 5, 6. Smallest 1, second smallest what? 5. Then 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 5, 6. So that is 1, 5. So there will be 1, 5 another stuff. Just a minute. That is 1, 5. That will be, so 1, then 5, then 1, 5, 6. So that will be 1, then 5, then 5, 6. Then stuff will be 5, 6. That is 5. That is 6. Now to calculate one stuff, that is called the total max or IELTS. This is 7, this is 4, this is 4, this is 4, this is 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 11. Now I should return 11 here, and 11 is coming from that 5, 6, and this is also the mini length. I will say that the length is minimus. Now how to do? Same stuff that I had done previously, the same thing. Just have to write a bunch of lines, some sort of line here. I think you can understand when I write the code. First thing, here I should want a pattern, I mean a pair. So if the n, I mean the size, is less than 2, that time I return 0, as it is returning what? It is returning. This is a problem in Geeks for Geeks. Actually they have no proper example, only one example, and they are done. To actually write the edge cases, I should need the They don't have. Okay, I don't know why actually, but as a beginner I should need that stuff. Then I should move I to n minus 1, and I will just calculate the current sum. I need the current sum, so I should need a current sum. The current sum would be, as that I have just created array of I plus 1. I am going from this to this, so I plus 1, and I am storing a max value. If that is greater than this, I will just switch the value. As simple as that, and this is pretty much simple. First thing, n equals to array dot size max will be equal to, as the same thing, int min, int I is equal to 0. I will in I plus int current sum is equals to array of I plus array of I plus 1. So max sum max, because I don't need max because max is a function, so max maybe sum max sum is equals to max of max sum and okay, and I will max sum. Let me check it will run or not. It will not run. It will not actually. Yes. Why? Let me tell you. First thing is I have to check the pairing case. So if n is less than 2, return 0. Then I have to do n minus 1, then plus I, and submit it. It should work. Yes, it should work. Okay, this is also done. I think the complexity I should not tell, because it is a simple n minus 1, and this you can say this is big of n minus 1 or big of n, to be honest. Stock, buy and sell. So today I have solved maybe too many problems. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Maybe this is the last question. What is the time? Yes, this is the last question. You are given an array. Okay, I will not actually practice the questions today. If you want to know why, the first thing is my health is not good. The doctor have just consulted me not to just wake, just sleep too late. So I will try to maintain that. And the thing is not like that I will not do live streaming. I will do live streaming, and I will do 5 a.m. till 5 a.m. But just 1 or 2 days I will take a bit of, I don't know that what is the time of here. I think 1 hour 10 minutes. It's pretty awesome. So one thing I want actually, this is the last question, I will just solve it up. So the thing is, should I do with alongside DSA, should I do development? Maybe I should create maybe I should do a live stream and create some bunch of websites on live. I think that will be awesome. maybe that will be possible. Okay, so let me go to my best time to buy and sell a stock. So you are given an array prices. What prices of I is the price of a given stock on ith day. You want to maximize your profit, awesome, by choosing single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day to future to sell that stock. What are the maximum profit to achieve? Oh, I see. So what I thought, as it is saying the best time to buy, is the least price, and the best time to sell is the highest price day. So what I will do, at first I will sort something like prices dot begin, I will just sort it up. So what I will get after sorting, I will get something from here to 3 4 5 6 7, something like that, and this will be the minimum. So I will buy first day and I will sell 7th day. But so in this condition that will be simple, my buy date will be, I will buy, let's say, prices of 0, and I will sell prices of n-1, where n is the size, and I will return the profit equals to sell minus buy. But here is completely written, you want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy a stock and a different day to future, in the future to sell the stock. So here if I just follow along this, according to that, my profit, my sale day will be 7 and then 1, so that will be 6. But here you can see there is 5. Why? As 7 is in my past and I have bought it on 8th day, I mean 1th day, so I can sell it on from 1 to this, so no sorting function in place will happen here. But that doesn't mean that is too tough. That is also simple. I will take a value of buy price. I will check, brother, are you less than, if you are less than 7, are you less than, yes, I'm 7, so 1 will be coming at here. 5, no. So I've got this. If I got this, I will get the profit by using the buy. Awesome, I can do it maybe. So what I want at first that same stuff, a is equals to prices dot size, and also if let's say n is 0, I will return 0 because that time I don't have any day today. Now int buy is equals to int, let's say assume, and max profit is equal to 0, let's say. Okay. Now for and I will do brother if my prices of I, if prices of I less than the buy, let's go to z less than buy, do what? Buy equal to prices of I. Also int profit is equals to prices of I minus buy. If profit is greater than max profit, just swap the value. So max will be profit, and what I will return? I will return oh, that is capital. It is saying कि non-static. Oh hell. The submission score became reduced. Okay, I think let me just go to my Codolio profile. Today I did so many questions. So 27 questions and 7 active days from DSF 25 and fundamental. Maybe why I am getting here 2 submissions. Oh, maybe why 2 submissions I have not get it, because 24, 7, 28, 29, 30, but okay, awesome. Maybe so if I just go to the LeetCode to show you my progress. From LeetCode I have solved 17 questions, and this is the streak. And if I go to the Geeks for Geeks, I have just solved a 2-day streak and just scored something like that, and university rank, that is 157. I don't know, I have just solved couple of questions and just have got under 2000. Okay, one thing I should say, that is I have completed till this. After completion of the total array chapter, medium, easy and hard, after completion of that I will not go to binary search and strings. Okay, I will make a date. In the date I will practice basically the easy, the medium and the hard separate day. Let's say I have completed the easy, medium and hard. Okay, after completion of that I will create one day. That day I will solve easy, one day I will solve just medium, one day I will just solve only hard, another day I will solve easy, medium, hard. One day. Okay, maybe just the way to practice. and after completion of that I should not go to move another stuff. I will go algomap.io. This is, if you don't know, this is one of the popular practicing channels. So here I have a bunch of questions, so I will solve that. Oh, it have only array and only array, not, there is not only array, there is only dynamic arrays and strings also. There is a buy and still sell stock all questions are similar basically, to be honest, because if you just solve, so if that is not work, I will just go to LeetCode, or I will just go to Geeks for Geeks, and I will just literally search key, just give the filter on array and just solve random questions. If I wanna solve just 50 questions maybe. So from array, how many questions I should do? That is 14, total 40. I think total 40 is quite good. Total 40 is quite good. After that I will just do another 40 questions or another 50 questions from maybe randomly. I think that is awesome. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next time. Goodbye.